Hey everybody, hi, welcome back to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. It's your boy Rob, and it's Saturday, June 8th, 2024 at 1:47 p.m. And got a little busy tonight, so didn't do a video a little earlier. But I've only got 14 people watching that MSA King Bees disc episode yesterday. You should check it out, it's pretty cool. I added some tags in there so you can skip right to the cards or the packaging because I went on and on about them, but I really like those cards. And again, tonight I have another set of cards. These are some of my favorites now. Granted, these cards aren't the best cards in the world, but these are some of my favorite oddball cards from the classic oddball era from the mid 70s up into the early 2000s until they pretty much stopped doing oddball cards. So I do have another couple things I'm going to show you. Two different sets, or at least the cards that I have from these sets, because one, I don't have all of them, and the second set is only a few cards. So I'm just going to mix those in with the other ones. But before we get to that, folks, got a new subscriber, Floyd Fan TN. So I hope that's Pink Floyd there. Tennessee, it sounds like, maybe. I don't know. Thank you for Floyd Fan. Then Dodger Town 76 Fungo commented, congratulations, 100 subs. Very cool cards. So that we already read that one about the Lou Whitaker from yesterday. So if you guys don't mind, go back and check that video out. According to this, I'm at 106 subscribers. So thank you. A few more people subscribed. I guess a couple more incognito, let's just say. And so let's put that aside right now. Yep, 106 subscribers. This will be the 411th video. Now I still have my eBay to do, which I'm going to do another video after this one because I got some other stuff that I want to do that I picked up today. So one of the things that I did was we were out and about and we stopped at the outlet stores, and they have lids there, and they had some Allen & Ginter 2022 blasters, and they were on sale like clearance. So that store had a few, and then lo and behold, I didn't know they had another lids at that outlet mall that sold more shirts and that kind of stuff. So I went in there and they had like 3 more. So I picked up all the Allen & Ginters they had left, like 20 bucks. And then at the other store, I picked these up because, well, just watching other people's videos, they showed the blasters were doing as good as those mega boxes. So I picked up a couple of these because I had a discount and a birthday month additional $5 off. So I picked up a few of these. Oh yeah, and while I was at Lids, they also had these. You didn't have to buy the hat this time, you could just buy the pack of cards. So I picked up one just so I can open it. So I'll be doing another video showing you guys that stuff. So let's get right to it, folks. Today what I'm going to show you are one of my favorite set of oddball cards ever. And these are going to be a little ugly. They're kind of cheap, but I just love these cards and they're super sweet. And this came, now if you remember, in 1984, Ralston Purina, like Cookie Crisp and all that, did some Topps cards, and they also did the Cereal series cards. So those Topps Ralston Purina cards, where did I put it? Just a second, folks. Alright folks, so I'm just going to show you these just this one real quick. This is from the 1984 Ralston Purina First Annual Collector's Edition. One of 33 cards. That's Eddie Murray, and as you can see, that's Topps. And I showed you that my Andre Dawson one of this set is one of my favorite Andre Dawson cards of all time. But I will show this set again some point in time, because I believe I did order the complete set off of eBay, either the Ralston Purina one or the Cereal series. So I'll get back to these when I do more of the Topps oddballs. But I just wanted to show you what the original Ralston Purina cards look like. I'll set that aside because we might refer back to it. And so these came in Ralston Purina cereals. And I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to show you some of the advertising that came with this stuff, or how you would have got it. First and foremost, I'm going to show you the complete set. Now, I do have this in Albuquerque. And just to show you, on these ones that you got from the cereal boxes, they have this gray background. But you could send in and order the complete set. So that complete set uncut sheet is about the size of my little laptop desk here. You know, maybe about 1.5 feet long by about 1 foot tall. And so there's the people on that set. No Andre Dawson that year, because these are the 1987, as you can kind of see on that glare there. So Andre Dawson hadn't played the 87 season when he won his MVP year yet. But the thing about this complete set, which I do have back in Albuquerque, and if you go back to my video going through that chest that I left at my brother's house, I did show this on that video. I don't know if I brought it back with me or not. I may have. If I do, I'll revisit that. And so that would have been what the back of the box looks like for the Ralston Purina cereals. As you can see, it's got Ozzie Smith there. And it's also advertised Win a Hero for a Day. I don't really think you'll be able to read that, maybe. But that's what the back of the box looks like. And then the front of the box, so you could have got it with Cookie Crisp. And as you see here, there's Ralston. So Cookie Crisp, and I used to like Cookie Crisp a lot. So they give away like free Transformers and stuff. And so there's the little 3 free baseball cards inside. Collect a set of cards and win a hero for a day. Little contest. Then there was other stuff that you can get it out of too, like the honey gram checks. I liked those. I remember picking some of those up. And then that's what it would have, well, that's the 84. Alright, so that's what I have on there for this little set. But just to show you, I do have one of those contest cards, a little piece of paper, because I like to collect this stuff. So this one, sorry you're not an instant winner. And this is from Cookie Crisp. So obviously I got this in a box of Cookie Crisp, some you know, at least a set of 3 cards. And I did send away and order the full size thing, which we just talked about. And so there's the little instant winner game thing. And so right there you can receive the complete uncut set of 15 superstar cards, suitable for framing, mail in this certificate, and 1 additional non-winning. So you'd have to get 2 of these and send $1. So that was pretty cheap for me at the time, and so I did send away for that. And I love this set, just like those MSA cards, but even more so. These cards are so plain, so simple. I just love it, because to me that's what cards used to be like, you know. And one thing about this little set though is they're a little off-sized, and some cards are a little, like when you hold them, some of them are a little taller than others, so the cuts are kind of random. You know, you see a few here that are taller than the other one. So we're going to start off with this one. So there's Nolan Ryan, so 84 with tops. Then when they did another set in 87, they went with MSA. So like we talked about before, start with tops, move on to MSA because they're cheaper. So they're about the same width, maybe just a little bit less on here, but you can see the difference at the top. And this Nolan Ryan card is one of the taller ones, so some of them are even shorter than that. So just to give you an idea, that's standard size card. But anyway, so they got their jersey number on the front, and it's just simple. It just reminds me of old school oddball from pre-war. You know, the centering's a little off, the image isn't super spectacular, the design is just kind of basic. You know, these little bats, it's got the little Ralston on there, and then I love the backs, just simple, just as simple as you can get. And that I just epic. And right here is the MSA logo right there, MSA for Michael Schinkner and Associates. So there's Nolan Ryan getting on in his career there, but he was still at 253 wins, so still had another 50 some to go. Now I don't have the complete loose set. I do have that complete sheet set, but I don't have the complete loose set. Then I have Steve Garvey, Padres. Keep in mind this is from the 86 stats and stuff. That's number 2 of 15. Let's hope that comes in pretty clear. It's got a lot of superstars. One Hall of Famer, one not. Our next Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield. There's 4 of 15. I wanted to do this video because I just did the MSA discs for King B, which I'm a huge fan of. So I felt like I wanted to get this one to get them next to each other, these two videos, before I did a break and did some Bowmans and stuff. So Don Mattingly, there you go. Perhaps future Hall of Famer someday, number 23. And there you go for your Mattingly collectors. A lot of Mattingly oddball stuff out there pretty early in his career there. And that's 5 of 15. Then you got Don Sutton. And these are pretty thick cardboard stock. I mean, it's thicker than Flagship. I mean, even though they feel a little cheap, the card stock's as good. It definitely feels more cardboardy or a little different paper stock than, say, Flagship or something. So like the paper may be a lower quality paper but thicker, if that makes any sense. And Don Sutton and his long amount of stats there, and his 310 wins up to that point in time. So pretty sweet. Make a slight adjustment with this camera. Alright. Then you got Dave Parker there for Cincinnati Reds. Obviously not licensed, so no team images there. Bob's Burgers on here in the background. Pretty funny stuff. Tina goes to imaginary horse camp or whatever. And the previous one was the Gene and Courtney show, which is a really funny one. Alright, number 7 of 15, Dave Parker. And here you go, Eddie Murray. Number 8 of 15. I just love that simple back. Now the next set I'm going to show you after I show you these is basically from the same brand but not logoed like this. So there's the 84 versus the 87. So you get to see a couple Eddie Murrays there. I know these aren't the best cards in the world, but there's just something to be said about the simple, and you know, they're not overly busy or anything like that. Roger Clemens, of course, going to be in one of those sets where the superstars of the time. Pretty early in his career there too. And then you'll get some off-cutting, like a little diamond cut, number 10 of 15. Got a ton of these Fernandos. $11 of 15. There you go. Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, if you get it, you get it. I can see how you would hate these cards, but me, I just it's like just everything about them is just basic. The image, the design, it's not horrible. It's just very simple, very basic back. And there's just something classic about that. And it was fun, I remember. And then, of course, my man Ryan Sandberg from the Cubbies, 1987, number 15 of 15. So those are the ones I have in order there. So that's basically what I have as far as you know, as complete of the amount of the set as I got. So then I got Nolan Ryan, Eddie Murray, and Roger Clemens again. I got those at the card store for like $1 a piece. And then those loose cards, other than these three here, all the other ones, except for maybe like one, like maybe this one, I might have picked up at the card store. I think there's a couple in there. There was one back up by Fremont, Newark. And so then I have, this is how much of that cereal I ended up buying. So you can count the cards and divide it by 3. That tells you how many boxes of this stuff I actually bought back in the day, trying to complete the set. So I don't know, maybe some were short printed or something, because with all these cards I was never able to complete a complete set without sending in. Now, like I said, on the complete uncut sheet, they have a white back, but on the ones that you got in the actual cereal, it came in a little cellophane wrapper, has the gray backs. So that's some variations that people might have to look into in the future in 70 years when people are collecting this stuff, like T206s with the variations. Alright, and now the next set that I'm going to show you came out 2 years later in 1989, but they are not listed as Ralston Purina, so I don't know if that was an oversight on MSA's part, but we know that they're MSA, or we know that they're Ralston Purina, because here's a picture I found off of eBay, and just like the previous set, they came in a little wrapper like this inside the cereal. And so this one here says receive a complete set of 12 baseball cards. So these ones obviously were 15 in 87, so they reduced it down to 12, And this is the last set of Ralston cards. So send this complete form along with 2 UPS symbols from Fruit Rings, Fruit Flakes, Crisp Crunch, or Honey Nut Tastios, plus $1 for shipping and handling. And if you look down here, it says UPC symbols from other Purina products do not qualify. So maybe Ralston Purina was trying to rebrand. Maybe people thought when they saw Ralston Purina, like the logo, they might have associated that with like dog food or cat food or something like that. So maybe they were trying to rebrand, and maybe they didn't say Ralston Purina anymore. Maybe it just said Purina, and they decided to not put that image on there anymore. So, but the 89 set I like because it has my boy Andre Dawson. Now, I love these ones because they're a little off-size and they're just odd. They're a little off-size. They're a little different. That's very, reminds me of pre-war because, outside of tobacco cards, there were just all these different sizes. But this one is super simple as well. Like the imaging's a little better, the design's no better, but it's a little clearer. So these are the 89 Ralston Purina, and as you've seen in that little send away premium thing, we know that these are Ralston Purina cards. So there's Roger Clemens, of course. The images are a little brighter, clearer. I wouldn't say the design's better, but it's still very simple, and I think there's something to be said about that. And these did come with the more white background, and as you can see down there, hopefully if that clears up, come on. There you go, MSA down there, 7 of 12. Players Association 1989, Roger Clemens. So what I do like about these is that it's just an even simpler back, just very basic. It doesn't look like somebody homemade that. It still looks like an actual company printed that, but just bare bones. So you can see they reduced the set size. They just were, Ralston Purina is probably just barely hanging on. If they were relabeling, branding, and that didn't work out, they probably sold out to like General Mills or somebody like that, because I know Cookie Crisp is still made. I think General Mills. So they might have got sold out some point after this. So there's another beautiful and simple and ugly set of MSA cards, but I love them. There's Jose Canseco, and they didn't even try too hard on the airbrushing there. Caught a little bit of his logo on his shirt there. Number 12 of 12. Sorry, these aren't in order, I just grabbed them. But your standard superstars, obviously, as the title explains. There's Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett. So we got a first Kirby Puckett. And then another one, George Brett. So there you go, another Hall of Famer, 9 of 12. And then, of course, my man Andre Dawson, which I still have in this top loader. I know I have one in my binder, but I'm not going to pull that out. There's no point. It'll just be showing you a repeat. The centering's not great there. There's my man Andre Dawson, though. And a little better image than MSA King B discs. And there it is, his stats up through 88. That was number 2 of 12. So hold on for just a moment, folks. Alright, folks. So I'll read you the list of cards in this set. Number 1, Ozzie Smith. Number 2, Andre Dawson. Number 3, Darryl Strawberry. Number 4, Mike Schmidt. 5, Oral Horsheiser. 6, Tim Raines. 7, Roger Clemens. 8, Kirby Puckett. 9, George Brett. 10, Alan Trammell. 11, Don Mattingly. And 12, Jose Canseco. So those are the cards that you can get. You can find these on eBay fairly easily. And so that's that, folks. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'm weird, because I have a thing for some of these simple, and even I can admit they may not be the most beautiful cards in the world, but there's just something about that simple stuff that I've always loved these cards. I know they've had better looking cards and more expensive cards, but something about these just hit me. And I mean, it all started with the Topps one, because this is one of my favorite oddball sets as well, was the Topps 84, especially Andre Dawson one. I really love that set. I like the Ralston Purina one better than the Cereal series. These are a lot more elaborate, and so whenever I'd see them come out in Ralston, I probably just assumed I was going to get this, and then I pulled that. But like I said, around the same time as when I was doing like the Kraft macaroni and cheese boxes and some of those different ones that they did back then. And some of them were super nice, and you know, qualities were all over, and I don't know, there was just something about these that something I dug about it. Alright, folks, so there it is. I wanted to do that episode. I've been waiting on this one for a long time as well, as those MSA King B discs. I do have a lot more MSA stuff to show you, but I'll probably come back, do some of those pack openings. So just wanted to share this with you. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Like, subscribe, share, leave comments. That would be nice, and get any likes would be nice. Go back and watch my other videos, especially the ones that don't have a lot of views, like the King B discs one. That's one of my just like this one, is one of the ones that I've really been looking forward to doing. So if you guys wouldn't mind checking it out. Hey, if you have any ideas what I should do for a 100 subscriber thing, leave me some ideas as well. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Rob. Take care, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.